So, um, I hashtag my videos Bon rather than Buddhism. I am a very Buddhist Bonmo, but my guru made sure that I actually took preliminary Buddhist vows, but um, and introduced me to the Buddhas, and his methods were very Buddhist. He had a tendency to say that, for example, that Amaterasu is the same as canon. And when you think about it, Amitabha Tara, that Shinto was the same as Hindu. So Shimbutsu Shugo would be Shinto, it would be Hindu Buddhism combined. But it was also an earlier Hindu that was more shamanic. So not very similar to the way Hinduism is practiced today, but how it was practiced in the Buddhist time. And so death beliefs are different with Bon, and there are different types of Bon. It's a very generalized term, but a very common form of Bon believes in the ancestors, in that they're, even in I believe that there is no such thing, as many people say, that there's no such thing as Tibetan Buddhism. It's all different forms of Bon. And that when we're talking about like going to kechari, for example, kecharis are the different ancestral places that you can live after death. You can go there temporarily, or you can remain there, and that they are sustained by people's prayers and activities in this life and what you've generated, and it can be stabilized, and the Buddhas support them. The Buddhas stabilize them. And but I successfully carried out powa, and I nearly caught the red dot. I talked to Amitabha, but he says, you don't know your guru's name. You can't get into a pure land without going through your guru. And you don't know your guru's name, and you have to go through him to enter this kind of a pure land. I'm not even sure that he's made something like this. And then we had more discussions about, later when I was discussing with Vairocana and Akhanishta, that, and this is after I'd successfully performed powa, I was told that I could not perform powa again, and that it might even be considered a form of suicide, which is very bad. That you don't know, but I did know from my own experiences that I had just sustained severe brain damage. I'd had brain damage before, and I knew that having any kind of emotion whatsoever would make it worse. And so giving up attachments, and he also told me that I was going past the 10th bhumi too often, and I needed to stop that.